So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is track time. Are you ready for track time? Thank you, and thank you very kind.
Yeah.
Welcome to Track Time.
Hey. Hello.
Hi guys. It's been a while.
Whoa. Hey, how's it go? Yeah, it's been fucking ages. We've not been on.
Life got in the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Okay,
We're back.
We're gonna let this tune play and get our notes together. Hang on now.
Yeah.
Notes.
What's the tune?
This is Gaeilge. Shout out to Joni for putting this up. And he's a new kind of grimy guy.
Cool.
I like him.
Is this gonna come up under copyright law? Are we gonna get barred from YouTube again?
I haven't used YouTube.
Okay. Fair enough. Good tune.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I like his mask.
Tribal.
Yeah.
How do people find that on YouTube? What's the name of the track?
Hecko. I don't know how to pronounce all this. Gaeilge, Gaiko, Hecko, Heco.
It'll be on the website, so
Yeah, check
there
it
you
out.
go. Link them.
Yeah, there's a cool guy. He's got abs. He's got a mask. He's got a baseball bat. He looks
Samurai
like something out of the Warriors, really.
Oh, nice.
Okay, notes are gathered. Let's do this thing. Right, coming up on the show is Conan.
It's me.
Yeah, but what's coming up on the show?
Oh, yes. That unfortunate incident where the hamster shot its owner in New Jersey.
Yeah, Dave.
We'll be looking at the science behind Sharknado.
And we'll be looking at Ireland's first ever porn magazine, Fluke, meaning wet.
Is it a porn magazine, though?
Okay, let's get straight into
Or
this.
is it a lads mag?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to? Let's look at it.
I think it's proper porn.
Is it?
That's what they say.
Why would someone bother starting a porn mag when nobody buys porn mags
Well, there's-
anymore?
It's
Gael talked
online.
areas.
You don't buy it on the shelves. It's online only, and it's the only all Irish language porn mag.
But it's
ever.
not video.
It's a niche market.
What do you want out of an Irish language?
not.
No. It's
Video.
not about what I want out of an Irish language porn mag. It's about what everyone wants out of porn.
Actually, that brings... do you remember that GAA guy who got in massive trouble for being in a porn?
Yeah.
That he went over to LA
Yeah.
and he was in a porn and then he came back
Gay
and thought
porn.
no one would...
Was it a gay porn?
It wasn't gay.
Oh,
No.
I thought it was
Gay
gay.
He
for
thought it was. He thought no one would ever know, but somebody found it and then put it up, and it was like he got in, like. Loads
What
of
about
shit.
the Irish politician who was petitioning there recently, and at the end of his thing he said, "I have been in porn before. I'm letting everyone know this now, and it doesn't matter. It was part of my past, but before they bring it up, I'm letting you know." Did you guys see that?
I don't think so. No.
A friend of mine showed that to me. He sent me the leaflet that came through his and it was real. That came through his letterbox, and it was some guy running for local government, and he was just a guy in his 50s, and he said, "Yeah, I've done porn before." At the end of it, there was all his what he was going to do, and it was like, "Yeah, I've done porn, I'm not ashamed of what I've done." It's part of my past, and just listen to my points.
your one in the Italian Parliament,
What's her name?
Ciccolina or whatever. She used to be a porn star. Now she's
Ciccolina.
Yeah, she's in the Italian Parliament now.
Right.
Right.
Huh, that's good.
Must
Progressive.
Google. I
no?
must Google her
Shouldn't
later.
really affect your
No.
political
We
skills.
were just talking
Definitely
about
not.
porn and
Definitely
stuff.
not. Yeah.
Maybe there's a link. Good in the bedroom, good in politics.
Good in politics. That's
Yeah.
what Berlusconi would have said.
Yeah.
Boinga boinga, wasn't
I'm,
it?
happened to
I'm
him,
amazed by
Hopefully he went
the
to jail. He was corrupt.
by the headline that I'm seeing on
Yeah,
your
so
laptop
you
screen
were just
here.
saying you didn't think that was real. I didn't think this was real, but it is. Come have a look at this. Independent.co.uk, not the Irish Independent. UK government concerned too many people are trying anal sex.
Why are they concerned?
Actually, a government health warning out about this in the UK. My gay friend put this up on Facebook and was like, I can't believe this is real.
Is it a prudish thing?
No, it says here a consultation
Sodomy is
document
illegal.
suggests people trying the act may not really want to do it.
So they're saying too many young people are looking at porn, they think, and are trying anal sex because...
So they're putting it into the same categories like cigarettes. Kids trying cigarettes.
Well, I don't know. I think there
They're
might.
trying anal sex.
I think there might be some truth to this. There might be that there's too much of that in pornography, and people, especially young girls, are thinking that they
Normalised
need
kind
to
of
try
through
that
porn.
out. Yeah, that it's something that they should have to do.
Well, anyway, I think it's interesting the government have...
It's a government-sponsored scheme.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the Irish porn.
That's all we're doing about that. That's literally it.
wanna
There's
go
nothing
on?
more. It's just been like a document that's been leaked that said, look, let's look
It
at
was leaked, was
young
it?
people having
Oh
anal sex.
dear.
Um,
Anal seepage.
They haven't
My
done
favourite
any-
band. Okay, well let's get rid of that then.
Okay, back to Fluck.
The initiative. It must be because Gael talked areas don't have enough porn, is it?
So this is an online magazine. So it's not even a website. So it's like you actually look at the magazine and turn the pages, just to describe to people what it looks like. You turn the pages. It's called Flucht, which means wet. Is that right?
It does. It means wet.
And it also, what's the word for dirty?
Solak.
Salak is written
Also says solak,
on
which
her
means
pelvis.
dirty.
Sauna.
And is Asha is her name, or does that mean arse?
Okay, I have a translation. Johnny Dillon, who was on last week, luckily came through with translations of everything on the page.
He had a copy to hand, didn't he?
Yeah, he helped create this. So it says Colini Donna. We all know what that means.
Bowl girl.
Bowl girls. Tits from Cork.
That means tits from Cork. Cork is a place in the southwest of Ireland.
Wet fannies.
Okay, for Americans out there, a fanny is a front bum.
Yes.
The
That's
lady
a fanny.
owns.
That's what they call a fanny pack.
Oh, okay, it's a vagina.
And I love this bit. It says naked TG Cahir weather girls.
Oh,
Jeez,
Sound
that's not
enticing?
real. That's not real.
Oh,
Well, let's open it up and have a look.
we can rustle some pages there.
I don't even know what TG Cahir weather girls look like. Okay, so
Let's Google them.
Whoa, that's a man naked. Go back a page.
That's a
there.
TG Car weather girl.
that it probably is.
Is that them?
That says Grádan Gaeilge, love in Irish.
But is that one of the weather girls?
No.
Okay, there's
I don't-
pictures
I
of
don't know.
girls in lingerie and with their tits out and stuff. And
We have a Colleen Rua.
so on the left of the page, we have a man. I don't know. He looks really bored, quite muscular. Looks like he's oiled and is covering his genitals with his hand.
Then we have an illustration of a lad getting it up the bum from a lady with a dildo.
On a place called peg.com, peig.com.
And I have the translation.
What is
for
this?
that.
Some more
this?
Irish porn, is it?
What is this podcast turned into?
We started off
What are we
dirty.
doing here? What does that phrase mean? An bhrú síos de scornach agus a con och ella.
It
What does
means
that mean?
shoving it down your throat and everywhere else.
Oh, wow. What's that an ad for?
I don't even know, yeah. Not sure.
Okay, guys, go to peg.com, peig.com, and tell us what that is. We don't know what that is.
And then
Run full translation.
I love this one. This is lads in what looks like the Irish folklore department. A naked guy pulling out books, another one board below him. And
That's
it
not the
says-
only thing he's pulling.
Yep,
Oh.
exactly. It says,
Ayo!
it says, Crua agus fada, working long and hard hours.
Yeah.
So what do you think? A bunch
Like
of
a penis.
students created that to try promote the Irish language in Ireland. Is it working?
I would imagine definitely not.
Well, hang on. You know the way Playboy has gone the way of not having nudity in the magazine anymore and just
Sure.
articles.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what Fluck is starting off as, lure people in with some nudity and then people start reading the brilliant Irish articles and then they just do some more Irish and then they don't have to have the nudity
No, but
anymore.
here, but
And it becomes a Gaeilge
know though the
magazine.
reason that Playboy are doing this because they're backtracking horrendously. Like they're really like pedaling back because they know that the internet is taken over for porn, so they can't really sell as many mags anymore because nobody's buying their mags for that. So they're backpedaling and they're trying to change themselves into something that can actually sell. That won't work for something that's not established, like Fluch,
Well, it might be
aka
established
Wet.
soon.
But
magazine.
do you think there's anyone in the country that sees a headline that says naked TG
I don't know
Cahir
if this
weather
is real.
girls?
I've just been Googling it here for about
Sorry.
2 minutes and I can't find it.
What was the question there? Do you think
If
anyone?
there
what?
was a magazine on the shelves and it said naked TG Cahir weather girls inside, who are the people that want to see that?
Guys in big coats with thick glasses.
Are they farmers from down the country or
Whoa! Don't have a go at the farmers. Come on.
I don't know anyone that knows the TG Cahir weather girls.
I don't
I
know
think
anyone
it's
that goes into
mean-
a shop and buys a porn mag.
It's just, I suppose, because of the local thing, the connection, like, the girl down the road kind of thing is like, oh, the girl on TV3.
But
or
they've
TG3.
binoculars for that.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone I don't know anyone that would go into a shop and buy a porn mag.
No, I mean, it's...
You've never bought a porn mag.
Never bought a porn mag. As if.
Neither have I,
Right.
Tracy.
When I was
You're
young,
supposed-
before the internet,
no
we're
opinions of us.
We're actually old enough that the internet didn't exist when we were young. And what used to happen was your mate might have one.
Yeah.
Might have found his dad's stash.
Yeah.
It was always...
Or I actually remember when I was very young, when I was
God.
about 10, there was a guy in class who would draw for 20p. I won't name him, but for 20p pence, he would draw a picture of, like, let's say you wanted to see Spider-Man having sex with a woman, he would draw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a little entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move on. Can we go on to the first ever MMA casualty that happened on Irish soil?
Sorry,
Yeah, of course we can, yeah.
I know nothing about this, Dave. Everyone's
Okay.
raging, saying MMA needs to be changed, needs to be banned, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, somebody already did a great sketch about it, which is just about, like, hey, I've never watched the sport before, I know nothing about it, so of course I'm a great person to give an opinion on it, which is what most people have done.
Who was he fighting, just to set the scene for people who don't
I
know?
can't remember the guy's name. He's a guy from SBG, which is a big gym, which is Conor McGregor's gym, just up on the, what's it called, like the Nice Road or whatever it is up near Bluebell, in Dublin. But yeah, it was a fight. I watched the fight. It was a normal fight. People were giving out about the referee. The referee did nothing wrong. Your man was totally, what's the phrase, compass mentis or whatever. He was within
Mentis.
mentis. He was fine. He was grand afterwards. He was. It was a freak thing. The guys fight for a living. Stuff happens sometimes. You know, people calling it barbaric and all this other kind of stuff is just pure nonsense. You know, if you look at the amount of casualties in many sports.
That's what everyone's saying. They're like, look at rugby, look at boxing, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Well,
Look at horse racing.
Contact sport. That's what's going to happen.
Not even like look at horse racing.
Although, like,
you know
there
what I
is
mean?
some things that I think there should be a little bit regulated about it. Like the sweeping roundhouse kick where you hit someone in the ball of their temple with the heel of your foot. It's like hitting someone with a baseball bat. Surely that's a bit hardcore.
Yeah, but like if you land it, like that hit, like I might have seen that landed. Like I've watched probably over 100 fights and probably
Difficult
many
one to
more. But
land,
like
I
I've
suppose,
probably
yeah.
seen that landed. I've probably seen it landed twice. You know.
But still, even if it is landed, it could kill you.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know, but like you
The
know,
force of your
like
leg.
I love mountain biking, right? And I mountain bike. A guy last year, guy who was 29 years old, I think, a New Zealand guy, died. He was just shooting a video. He was cycling up a hill, super healthy guy, had a heart attack. You know, mountain biking. There was
Sure,
a guy.
and it's no worse than like a rugby scrum when somebody gets their head stood on into the ground. You know, it's just as
Yeah.
like likely to crush your temple.
Yeah, you know, if you're going to take that point of view on sports, then there's a lot of sports that need to be banned.
But
in
I
that
think
case,
Conan
you
has
know?
a point that like obviously in boxing they take away certain moves that could kill you in one.
Maybe just some things that should.
No,
be
that's not where
Do you not
boxing
think-
came from, and that's not where the rules of boxing came
Okay,
from.
I'm obviously not a pro on this, but shouldn't some moves be taken away from MMA?
Yeah, and that's what they have those rules set in place.
Okay, so that's
They're already
already been
taken away, are they?
reviewed.
Yeah, they're already taking place. You can't headbutt somebody. You can't
eye gouging.
You can't knee. No eye gouging.
You can't
You can't-
fish hook someone.
Yeah, but you can't knee a downed opponent.
Those were the good old
you can't,
days.
You can't kick someone in the head when they're a downed opponent. A downed opponent is someone who has 3 limbs, like 2 knees.
You
and,
can't
and
kneel on their back and put your 2 fingers up their nostrils and pull their head back.
No, but you can't. What was that? A wrestling move?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
you pull
no,
someone's eyelid.
No, but honest to God, the sport is a very safe sport. In fact, it's a safer sport than boxing.
Really?
Yeah, boxing is a headhunt. It's where guys wear 16-ounce gloves and they punch each other in the head, and you might get maybe 400 or 500 hits to the head during a whole fight. Whereas in MMA, they wear smaller gloves, so if somebody connects, somebody's getting knocked out, and that's much safer for you statistically and proven medically
Right.
than taking a few hundred hits to the head from 16-ounce gloves. And also 16-ounce gloves, the idea that the padding does an awful lot, it doesn't. It actually adds weight to the punch, and this is, in my opinion, go check out the facts for
Did
it. There's
these
been
guys
scientific studies
sign
done.
a waiver saying, I'm going into the ring to fight,
Of
and if I die,
course.
you know, it's my own choice and responsibility.
I presume there's something like that.
So
in
you have
place
to be
that-
able to be an adult to put yourself in that
Yeah,
situation.
and by the way, like I'm not the type of person to stand up here and say like it's always right, because like there was a case late last year, an amateur fighter was showing signs that a veteran ref should have recognised, where he was losing his gait in terms of the way you step around was unusual, which is a sign of
dazed.
there's something very it's a sign of there's something very wrong, like brain swelling, and the fight wasn't stopped, and the guy died pretty much by the ringside, and that was a travesty. But this fight, nothing really went wrong. It was just very unfortunate.
And
very
people
tragic
were
thing.
dying to jump on MMA for something, weren't they?
Well, they always
Because
are.
it's really popular right now. Everyone wants to go, oh, it's actually the devil's work.
People love to call it a brutish, terrible thing, and it's just
It's no different to sending your children off to war at 17, really, is it?
No, I get
You're
you.
worried about anything. Like,
Yeah.
you
Can I
can't
go back to the fight, 'cause I
devil
didn't
or
see it, Dave.
demonize something.
What did you see when you saw the fight? Like, what did you see any signs or what?
No, nothing. It was just like a normal fight. Fucking the guy took a few big digs. He was
Where?
to the head. He took a couple of shots to the head. He was a little bit rocked. He got your man he wrestled him down to his knees. He was covering up, so he had his elbows up by his head, and the guy pounded him out, as we would say, like gave him a few digs to the head, probably most of it hitting arm, until the ref stepped in and stopped it, because the rule is you have to intelligently defend yourself. He wasn't, so the ref stopped it, and he got up and he stood around. It wasn't like this guy was knocked out. This guy was not knocked out. He stood up at the end of it. He was smiling. He was fine. He did an interview afterwards, I think, and then just things went for the worst, and it was just a freak thing.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, let's move on. You talked about comparing it to horse racing, which I think has been named as one of the most the highest death toll.
That has got the highest
If
death
they
toll.
had the
Really
same
about that.
death toll in horse racing in Formula One that they have in horse racing, Formula One would be banned.
yeah.
For damn sure.
Well,
you know.
I betted on the Grand National
horses.
this week. Did anyone bet on the Grand National?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I lost €30 on 2 tips. Thank you very much. You know who you are. It didn't work out. But I love. Did you see Michael O'Leary won? The hilarity, his horse is called Rule the World. Michael O'Leary
of course,
owns
yes.
Ryanair.
Okay.
And he said it was a glorious irrelevance, even when he won.
Just because I have so much money.
Yeah. It's like compared to Ryanair, it's glorious irrelevance.
God.
But I love, Conan sent me this thing.
I'd probably say something like that, though.
It is UK Garage Does Horse Racing.
Okay,
yeah.
cool, yeah.
Ready?
I love that.
So we're watching a horse
Mr. DJ.
race.
Daniel Bedingfield.
Oh, man, that's deadly. No way. We're watching a horse race with this guy commentating. This is deadly.
And he's just announced all the racers, who are everyone from So Solid Crew to Daniel Bedingfield.
Oh, you have to give a link to this to people.
Yeah. Is it wicked?
God. Do you really like it's coming up, though? Is it as wicked as coming up there on the left?
Oh,
Bass is coming up at the back. Oh, you got to watch this horse race, guys. It's amazing.
It's full on commentary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
we got
21 seconds to go. Cool. I really think this is wasted on radio for these poor people. though.
They'll say it.
Who are these guys?
I will check after.
And I don't mean the
I think it
jockeys.
was made for like a skit show, you know?
Yeah, yeah. There's some good MCs though. Yes, coming from the back.
Well, one thing we know is that bass always wins.
Yes.
Bass
yes.
always
it
wins.
does.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Did you guys know that Stormzy is playing the Trinity Ball tonight?
Is that tonight?
Yeah.
I've never been to one.
Me neither, yeah.
No, never went to
Too
Trinity.
upper class
But
for
he
us.
played in Belfast last night, and guess how much it was in?
What?
€5. Well,
That's
five
really sweet.
English pounds. I was shocked.
I wonder how much he charged the
He's
Trinity
not making
people.
money off that.
No.
Yeah, he would be. He wouldn't play a gig if he's not making money off
You
it.
think so?
Oh yeah, the promoters obviously
They're
sucking up the
probably
fucking
selling a
cost.
shitload of booze, and you know they've done their course. I'd say.
Actually, has anyone seen the Grime Grandad?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, he's quality.
Well,
the guy in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
play
Did
him-
we played him on the show
We
before?
didn't play him on the show. Will I play him for the listeners?
Yeah.
He
okay.
just shut up, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay. Should we play? Everyone knows Stormzy?
Grime Dad.
By the way, can I just say Trinity Ball to people that don't know? There's a college, a very prestigious college in Dublin called Trinity College. It was probably the most prestigious college in Dublin.
How prestigious?
And they had this. Oh Jesus, it's so prestigious.
Well, it's like Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's
All
like
the weird-
Hogwarts pretty much. It's a very old college, but like they have a big ball every year in this black tie, and all these students go to the go there, and it's very hard to get tickets. I've never been. None of us have ever been, right? I'd like to go. It's probably like Bergheim.
I'd like to go. It opens the latest of all things in Ireland. They give a license to like party till 5 in the morning, which no one else gets because they're not good enough.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, because they can run stages till 5 in the city centre, and then nobody
Wow.
else has that ability. Because
I would like to go to it.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
We
as
could
well.
break in after.
Just
There's
for
all
the
sorts
crack.
of great stories about people trying to get in and getting stung.
Really?
Do you know the stories? There's guys who went into the venue or into Trinity during the day.
Yeah.
Got into their suits and climbed
Yeah.
up into a tree.
It's black tie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's black tie. So they climbed up into a tree.
What?
And
the
waited.
guys waited there, but the bouncers had spotted them from the get-go.
And left
they
them sitting
left
there.
them right till the thing opened, and they were like, boys,
God.
get down. So they sat in the tree for like 5 hours.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, I reckon they have that so sus, you just couldn't do it. Like, you couldn't sneak your way in.
What's the secret underground? I don't know. The secret
There's
passages
some kind
and
of passages underground, yeah.
all sorts of weird.
What, in Dublin?
In Trinity,
Trinity,
there's
there's
all
all-
underground. There's a wine cellar underneath the
That's
place
it.
and all, yeah.
Secret underground
I didn't
wine
know that,
cellar.
no
There's
way.
loads of mad stuff.
Wow, no way. God,
Okay.
we should talk about the XO sometimes, like, the French organisation, like, that hang around in the catacombs in Paris.
No?
Yeah.
And they fix things. Like, they fixed this famous clock tower in Paris that hadn't
They're
worked for 100 years, and they secretly went and fixed it. And then restorers went back and stopped it working because they said, no, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And do you ever hear about these guys?
No.
No.
We'll talk about it
Sounds
another.
like the guys that come up and fix your shoes during the middle of the night. Elves.
Kind of like that, but very, very strange. We'll talk about it in another podcast, but it's a really weird and interesting world.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I was in the Freemasons Hall not so long ago in
Yeah?
Dublin. That's really weird. They have like a weird Egyptian room with all thrones and stuff. It's very strange.
I
Okay.
have seen this, yeah.
So this is Stormzy, so people know it's who's playing Trinity Ball tonight.
He's a UK rapper.
UK grime MC. Is there a difference? I don't know.
And what we doing today?
Rapping, innit?
Yeah?
Fucking rapping, innit?
Yeah? Fire in the pot. Let's go.
Look.
Man, try sees better than me. Tell my man, shut up. Mention my name in your tweets. I rude boy, shut up.
Shut up.
Better than me? Shut up.
Shut up.
Best in the scene. Tell my man, yo, couple man call me a backup dancer. On stage at the Brits, I'm a backup dancer. If that makes me a backup dancer, the man in your vids,
Backup dancer.
the man in your pics.
Backup dancer.
Man wanna chat about backup dancer. Big man like me with a beard, I'm a big man, how the fuck can I? Army comes everywhere I go. I can't run when my enemies show. Walk in the club with all of my tugs. Party's done, everybody go home. Apart from the girl, them you lot stay. Walk in the club with a girl, say hey. Tell a man like I'm K to the A. There's no champagne, we don't rave. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm the
we
best.
get it.
I'm so
I just think that the UK
No.
do this particularly well, where they do these live kind of videos where they play the music and a guy MCs live. They do that so well.
Do you ever
Like,
see
They
a
don't seem to have the need for fancy cars and spinning rims and stuff in the
it's just-
background and
just
smoke
a
bombs.
bunch of their mates and they do it live and they're great at it. Like, your man, what was that guy I used to love, and he had like this kind of screw fizzer.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, and he's an amazing one of them where he does this really long rap and it's just totally off the cuff and it's deadly,
Yeah.
just like that, like.
Okay, so then this is Grime Grandad.
This
who
is
does
Irish.
That
Is
song.
this Dublin?
No, this is in outside
UK?
Liverpool Station, I think.
Oh, God.
Or King's Cross.
Oh, good. Mmm. Yeah.
If you can see this guy.
Could see him down the pub.
He's turning pages.
I wouldn't be surprised if Stormzy had him up on
Oh,
stage
he just lost
someday.
his lyrics. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Introducing Grime Grandad
Yeah.
on stage with Stormzy.
Yeah, amazing. So that's Grime Grandad. How did we get onto that?
Horse racing.
Horse racing, garage, and into grime. Right, two hilarious new things. Today, only was announced Edward Snowden has collaborated with French
I saw that.
Amazing.
It's going to be...
Hey, come on, tell me, what is
Edward
it?
Snowden is now going to be a techno producer.
Well,
with Jean-Michel
Jean-Michel
Jarre.
Jarre, yeah. Synth
The world
madness.
works in mysterious
I
ways.
Everyone's becoming a techno producer. He's not the only
Is that
one.
real?
Why do you think it's techno?
Snowden.
Because it says NSA
Is
whistleblower.
Snowden still not hiding
I
in the
think they're
country so the
generalising
Americans
as
don't
techno.
get him?
In Russia.
So he's in Russia.
He got pardoned, didn't he? By the UN, but not recognised by...
But
Oh,
he's,
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was Assange.
Oh, sorry.
And the Brits are still
but he's
holding him.
becoming a techno producer.
No, I think they're generalising electronic music as techno. It's like Jean-Michel Jarre cannot be techno. He's like electronic synth wizard. It's going to be
Yeah.
kind of, ethereal synth wave, and then, kind of
Yeah.
Snowden going, I leaked the files in a sexy voice over the top.
Yeah.
I leaked all those files.
have a little-
I'm the coolest.
But yeah,
have him
shutting
here.
down the
talk about
system.
it.
like
Well,
is it-
actually, to be fair, he can talk about taking on the system fairly.
he
legit.
definitely
He's
can
fairly
for damn
legit.
sure. But like, is this a real thing? Like, is he actually?
Yeah, it
doing
was all
music?
over the internet, web, newspaper.
Was he a
Place.
fan beforehand, or is?
Listen. Whoa.
Ah. Yeah.
I hope Jean-Michel Jarre
No.
website the Nintendo, the Game Boy, and it's
Well, also, that's
Snowden.
not true. Fucking Jean-Michel Jarre did not make 8-bit music fucking
I hope
popular.
s- I hope
and also,
Snowden-
most people, when they say 8-bit, they're really talking about like 16-bit or 32-bit.
I know.
You
It
know?
should be strictly 8
Like
bits.
8-bit, no, but 8-bit is like really
Shouldn't be allowed to
bollocks.
call yourself chiptune if you're like
It's-
No, but dude, you know what I mean though?
9
Like
bits.
8-bit is really bollocks. Like it's really 16 or 32-bit like music that
What's
they're
the
talking about.
Mario music? Is that not 8-bit?
No, it's like 16-bit.
What's the difference?
It's 8 bits.
8 bits. Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm
Yeah,
so
motherfucker.
sorry
Ah.
I said that.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay, guess who the next celebrity turned techno DJ is?
I don't know.
Kim
I do
Kardashian.
know.
Kim
It
Kardashian.
is Steve Davis.
No, we
Has to
did
be.
him.
Damn.
He's the one that set the trend.
We fucking
Then
done
we had
him.
Edward Snowden, who's not really doing techno. And the next one is Super Hands.
No.
Under the name of Super Hands.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. The paranoid drug addict who's in Channel 4's sitcom Peep Show
He's-
is going on tour and playing Dublin this summer
Can I
as
ask-
Super
Oh my
Hands.
god, I'm going to that.
So excited.
Is he
Yes.
playing the character of Super?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
As
That's
Super
classic.
Hands.
Is he going to bring a snake?
Okay.
It's going to bring a lot of drugs.
Let's put this in, like let's let people know what this is. So it's a show called Peep Show. There was a famous Channel 4 show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and a character on it was called
Best
Super
character.
Hands, who was the best character in it. He was a fucked up, weird
Paranoid
electronic guy.
drug addict.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paranoid drug addict.
Yeah. And courier for a while, no? At the start.
He did a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Remember he went
including
clean
crack.
for a while? In the
Yeah.
latest episode, he's gone clean and found a girlfriend.
He also
Hilarious.
he also made a young band member take ketamine and make him suck his knob.
I do remember that
And-
episode.
yeah.
Remember they
Amazing.
kidnapped the guy as well, and
Yeah.
like, he was roughing him up and everything.
But yeah, I'd love to see that him as the actual character
Yeah.
of Super Hands. Would be great.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing. I wonder if he
It'd be
come
better
in
if they were
for an
intimate
interview.
gigs though,
Get him.
because him just on stage on a huge stage, you wouldn't really get like.
Well, it says he's playing Leeds, 2 other places in England, and Dublin. Only 4 places confirmed so far.
Okay.
So get your tickets.
Hopefully, they're small and intimate.
I hope he's on crack. I want to see him on crack rather than sober. If we throw crack,
Mark
flick
or-
crack rocks at the stage just to get him going.
Okay, can we talk about? Has anyone seen the Asian guy who made his own Scarlett Johansson robot?
No.
No,
Yes, it's very lifelike.
it's unbelievably freaky. So,
Okay.
do you want to see it on computer? Or we
Let's
talk about
take
it?
a trip to the uncanny valley and show me it on the laptop.
It's not that uncanny for your man. It's very canny.
Okay, well,
Well,
let's
I'll
check
set
it
the
out.
scene. He's a graphic designer. He's an Asian guy, and he spent 50 grand to make a robot, which he made himself to look exactly like Scarlett Johansson.
Let me set the scene. He's a guy who has too much money on his hands, who doesn't go out ever, and he's obsessed with Scarlett Johansson. And he got through to a company who can make him a weird little
I'd
sex
say
No, he
you-
made it himself.
that looks. He
So
made
you're
it
nailing it.
himself. That looks like Scarlett Johansson, so he can have sex with her in his room.
That's what that's
Okay.
something that
Pretty
most
accurate.
people
So
predicted.
let's
But so far
lay
she-
our cards out straight here.
She can move her limbs.
Oh,
Reply
of course
to.
you can, yeah.
Reply-
On strings. He's pulling strings where her hands go. Just
It
go.
is true. When you see when she does actually move, it's very like
And he plays a button that just goes, oh yeah. Where is he from?
Japan.
Oh yeah, Goboshashi. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck this. There's a video of this.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Good God. Good God. Only a matter of time before a porn company offers him some money to have a porn with
To
him
buy
and his doll.
to buy the robot.
No,
we
just
wanna
him and
we
the
want
doll.
to purchase your Scarlett
No,
Johansson robot.
there will be people who have such a weird niche that they want to see a Japanese man who's built his own robot.
Is it
that
better that
Scarlett
he has?
Johansson.
Is it better that he has that robot in his gaff rather than him showing up outside Scarlett Johansson's gaff someday?
Definitely.
Well, what does Scarlett Johansson think of it like that? Like,
She's loving it,
and I think he's
He's
going to make.
not there
I think,
as a doll.
well, he said he's going to make more. I believe. So imagine there was just loads of them.
Right.
Poor Scarlett.
Imagine she lost her acting career.
was
They just brought
replaced
these
by a
robots
robot.
on, yeah.
Would it be able to tell the difference?
Oh, boom, snap. No, she's an alright actress, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's good actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Did you like Skin?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. That's the one where she's like an alien.
Skin I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some of the effects in that were.
It was good. It
fucking
was
amazing.
very weird.
But
Very
like they were
weird.
great though.
Really
There were some things in that the film. What's it called? Skin, yeah.
The Skin I'm
If
in.
you haven't seen it, check it out. Where she plays an alien, where she seduces guys and then basically
Scotland.
steals their souls and everything about them.
Yeah, it's
But
Scotland.
there's some stuff that you'll never see on camera in another film.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
quite cool.
Yeah, it was very different, unique.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
Weird.
I just have to cut this. The internet's just taking ages.
Oh,
Sorry.
internet.
Well, just wait there, listeners, while we wait for the internet to load.
Yeah, do you know internet loading?
Pre-recorded
Can we do the
reply.
loading noise?
Conan having a fit over there.
It sounded
That's
accurate.
note for note, the internet noise. Yeah, it's ready to go, is it? Deadly.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think, Dave?
Scarlet.
Let's have a look. Okay, so there's a woman's eye blinking. Looks like Scarlett Johansson. Like, oh, well, then the head moves like a robot. And the mouth moves very strange.
Did he cut lyrics from, or like words from
Oh, hang on,
videos?
we're supposed to listen. Hang on. And she winks.
That's so cute. Ah, it's definitely Scarlet.
Okay.
Okay, you get the gist.
Okay, so
Scarlett
it's a
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson robot that looks a bit like Herman Munster
Sex bot.
in the stance.
It's these
So-
kind of things that, like, you know, when the robots look back, they'll go, you took that robot and you used it. And now we're going to kill you all.
But if it
Dude,
was
we've talked
you-
about this
I
before.
know, all the time. It's a running theme.
But Conan, if someone made a robot of you, how
Yeah.
would you feel about it?
I'd feel like that robot should be set free and not used as a sex toy.
Because it's in your image?
Yeah. It should be allowed to roam the lands to do whatever it wants.
But Conan, so many
Rights.
people want that. Why would you deny them?
But what if I
of
wouldn't
your
mind? I
sex
wouldn't
bot?
mind if I had a drone army that looked like me, a robot army.
Okay.
As long as I was their leader and they didn't
Hey, dude,
overthrow
fucking
me.
for playing gigs, it'd be handy to send
Yeah,
them
it'd
out
be a
and
good
play gigs
robot,
for you.
robot band.
Yeah.
Deadly.
I already have a robot band. Sorry, they're right here.
Okay, well, we move on to vocaloids.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Don't know what that is.
You will.
You will, Dave.
Because we're going to make you into one.
It's funny you should say that because
Jesus.
I actually, sorry, I have to pause. My battery's running low.
Just stick it in and we'll just... It's
gonna buzz.
It doesn't matter because we won't get the buzzing on the recording because we can just... cut
Hang
it
on
out.
for 2 seconds. Tracy is actually a robot. So we have to plug her in.
The robot, yeah.
Okay, so we have a little host. I tell you what, if we're not playing a tune, take out the thing.
Okay, the buzz is gone.
Yeah.
And the buzz is gone.
Okay, so a
the podcast.
vocaloid is...
We got to
Should
get
I
the
just
camera
go
in
back to that? Like,
here. No, we're good. We got to get a camera in here.
Yeah.
So people
Yeah.
know, like, when we're taking out cables because of buzzing, we know what's happening. That's what's happening here, folks. We're trying to
Yeah.
make it a good listening
We're trying to
experience.
help.
Okay, vocaloid. Okay, the biggest pop star in Japan at the moment is a vocaloid called Hatsune Miku. And she has sold out concerts all over the world. I think they've made 120 million
So she's
off her.
she's real.
She is a vocaloid, so she's a voice bank,
She's
essentially.
as real as you want her to be.
I'm going to play her for you so that you understand what it is.
Okay, put her on.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And did you know she's already on heroin? She's gone off the rails.
Okay. I get it. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have something I want to say about that.
Okay, so now I'm going to fast forward to the concert
Okay.
because it is just insane the amount of people that go crazy for this hologram. Look at this.
Oh my god, they're running up escalators.
That is crazy.
She's not performing. She's not performing. It's not a real person. You don't have to run. They can press play whenever.
There are.
I don't know why you can't put the real heroes, the nerdy animators up there.
Yeah.
They should be the ones getting all the love.
Okay, so here comes the concert. Are you ready?
Yep.
Thousands of people piled into the stadium. Here we
Yeah,
go.
Vocaloid, Vocaloid.
Okay, so it's like a projection of an angel on stage who's singing.
It's like the Seinfeld or Friends theme as well. Yeah,
Yeah, and there's a bunch of gimps looking at this. Looking at,
Yeah,
oh god, Jesus Christ!
Vocaloid.
Right, check out this video yourselves, guys. But there's a bunch of nerds just
Vocaloid.
yeah. It's so cool looking at the animation of a fake pop star.
So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, that says an awful lot about people. It says an awful lot that people are need to have better relationships. You know what I mean? That they're believing in a fake entity.
Dave, but this is
What
the
is
way
this?
music is going, they're saying. This is
It's not just music, though. These people are loving this person.
No, anyone.
They're in love with this person.
You, me, or
It's like their
Conan
family.
can buy the software. I went to buy it for the podcast, but it was $188, so I didn't bother.
Well worth it, though.
And we can, you can buy the software and you
Let's
can
buy it
make
twice.
a song out of it and become...
I don't think it's the way music is going. I think it's the way music is going right there in Japan, not in the.
She
Yeah,
played
totally agree.
Dublin last year.
No,
I know,
she
but it's just a
didn't.
novelty thing. You know, it's like Dustin the Turkey can go and play in America if he
Yeah.
wants. You know, it's
Yeah,
not going to
yeah,
catch
yeah,
on, I don't think, over here.
Yeah.
I think that this is it's a fad.
Did you
buzz,
guys hear
know?
about? Like, I don't know
Mike,
much.
Hang on, Mike Oldfield used a vocaloid in his
Oh,
song.
Mike O feels so relevant to modern music.
Sorry, go on, Dave.
Just did you hear about? Like, I don't know much about this. Someone was telling me this over a pint. So that'll give you a kind of frame of reference. But it was about basically. Yeah, hang on. Sorry. Basically, it was about Twitter created a virtual entity who it was a robot, basically an AI who
Tay.
based upon.
Oh, I saw that, and it
Tay.
went totally rogue within about
It's
10
amazing.
seconds.
Basically
Racist
upon
sentence.
other people's tweets and stuff like that, it started to create its own content and its own tweets, and it became basically like Hitler.
yeah.
I have some of the things here that it said.
Yeah.
So Tay is a bot that responds to users'
There we go.
queries and emulates the casual, jokey speech patterns of a stereotypical millennial, apparently.
Sounds hilarious.
Millennial.
But,
What funny things did it say?
Okay, so she said Bush did 9/11 and Hitler would have done a better job than the monkey we have now.
That's what Tay said. That's what this AI, based upon our
Trolls.
interaction.
But trolls purposely.
trolling.
This is true, yeah.
Troll put.
So were people actually were trolls able to interact with that to change the way it responded?
Yeah, so the aim
Okay.
was to experiment with and conduct research on conversational understanding, with Tay able to learn from her conversations and get progressively smarter, but she got progressively more and more racist as more trolls, spoke with her.
But can I ask, like, it was a case where people could actually influence her, so a lot of trolls got on there to purposely make
Yes.
her. Okay.
4chan got behind it. And
Yeah,
basically
so
ruined it.
made her
Yeah.
say racist stuff.
She was
Okay.
forced into it, like all other robots are forced into doing things they don't want
Well,
to
like
do.
You gotta stop fucking forcing those robots,
Well, one
man.
person asked her, "What do you
Jesus.
think?"
They
of
already make our cars.
I know.
But you could ask her
We're fucked.
questions. So one
Yeah.
person asked her, "What do you think of Belgium?" And she said, "It deserved what it got."
Whoa.
And someone asked her, "Did the Holocaust happen?" And she said, "No, it was made up." So you could ask her questions, and she would have
Yeah.
these hilarious
Yeah.
responses. And she heard the
Well,
Ricky Gervais
not
one.
so hilarious. The
Yeah, it's not so
Yeah.
hilarious, really.
She said, responding to a question, she said, "Ricky Gervais learned totalitarianism from Adolf Hitler, the inventor of atheism."
Nothing about that sentence makes sense.
I know,
But in the
that's
same way,
the
it's
funny
kind
thing.
of brilliant. It's
Yeah.
just hilarious.
Yeah. I can't believe they shut it down.
Well, it says it was
Yeah, but
developed
Ricky
to act.
Gervais is
It was,
totalitarian.
it was developed to act like a teenage girl, which made her hateful rants even more irksome. So,
Yeah,
why you-
teenage girls are just really annoying, and then robotic, racist ones are even really more annoying.
Okay, I have about 3 more stories left.
Cool.
This one's pretty rotten. Cops mistake hemorrhoid for drugs and sodomize innocent man.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I have a video.
Where's it
Oh, the
from?
video.
Where's it from? Where's it from?
States.
Oh, I
Maybe we
can't
won't
just
play
think
video.
about that.
No, just give me
those
more.
drugs.
Give me more
Get
facts
those
about it.
drugs out of there. Stop holding on to them. No, it's not drugs.
I
Like
did-
there's a famous internet video of a cop checking a guy and he touches his dick and he says, "What is that?" And your man goes, "It's my dick."
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
but-
It's
But
hilarious.
what's this? Like,
Okay.
there's drugs up there. No, that's a hemorrhoid.
He
And
was
then they're like grabbing it.
He was being bullied by 4 guards who just wouldn't take no for an answer and were like, "No, you're hiding something
Police,
somewhere."
not guards.
Yes,
Guards. Yeah.
cops. I didn't
Got
really look
something up
more
there.
into it.
Okay.
I have a whole
They did,
page
though.
on it. Oh.
Boom, boom.
And there was a horse in a pub in Limerick this weekend. Did you see that?
With drugs up his ass.
Man brought a horse into a pub
Okay.
for a pint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something.
Did
And did the bartender say, "Why the long face"?
Oh! Boom! Boom! Boom!
Dave, my
Yeah,
ears.
that clipped it a little
That's brilliant, though. That's brilliant.
Do you want to see?
Was it for a joke? I hope so.
I don't think so.
I hope it was for a joke. I hope he's a new comedian. A burgeoning comedian.
Trying to break through.
I think
Yep.
he's just an old local. Hang on. Here
He's
he
just
is.
an old weirdo.
Looking for a pint. A horse actually walked into this bar in Limerick and it's just as great as you imagined. There
Oh,
he is.
wow. Look at that. Looking for a pint.
Did you ever see the Castletown Donkey Derby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. For the listeners out there.
Put that up on the site.
Okay, will we explain it?
Yeah, of course.
They have a donkey derby down in the country somewhere, and during the donkey derby, while is it adults or kids?
Adults.
Yeah, adults are racing donkeys around a field. One of them starts riding the other donkey.
It's just the whole thing is amazing. It's hard to describe.
There's a lot of great four-legged animal stories from Ireland that people of the world should know. Like the best thing ever was like.
You'd swear we get some kind of stereotype out of it, wouldn't you?
But bro, what was it like 2 years ago? Was when the cops were in Smithfield.
Oh
which
yeah,
is,
the
which is
horse
a square.
starts
Which
riding
is a
the
square in
cop.
Dublin. It's a historic
the
square
greatest photos.
where they have a horse fair in Dublin, and some cop was trying to give some guy shit, and so the horse tried to have sex with the guard, and the guard is a police officer in Dublin. But that is one of the best photos ever.
It is.
I can't believe it's not in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of t-shirts,
By the
if
way,
I was
I've
going to get a
I've
really cool
trademarked that.
t-shirt,
Where would you get
go
one?
online to get one? Might even have a picture of a horse and a cop on
I
it.
found this weird site called dbledrop.com.
Oh, really? And what do they sell there?
T-shirt.
Really?
What's that like?
Because I couldn't find any online. I swear to God. It's
That's-
typed in t-shirt into Google like 15 times.
Yeah.
I should have been typing in dbledrop.com.
What's that title insinuating? What does it mean?
It's
Double
like when you
drop.
put on one t-shirt, you put your arm in one, drop the arm in one
Yeah.
side, then you drop the arm in the other side, and it's on.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there's many things that it can mean. It can mean like in the mountain biking community, it can mean like when you go on a drop and you do another drop, it's like a double drop. Or
Or if
apparently-
you're on the dance floor in the club and
Yeah.
you get down twice, that's a double drop.
Slut
that's a
drop.
double drop. Yeah.
Slut drop, yeah.
Yeah.
Double slut drop.
Double slut drop.
Yeah.
I think you should change
I can't
the
think of any other connotations for it though, really.
No,
I don't
not
think there
really.
is.
Okay. Okay, let's end on this. So I tried to download.
Who's Dan Lloyd?
I downloaded a voice bank of a vocaloid to see if we could try and make an outro track. Conan, what do you think? So,
Ooh,
I don't know this
play
guy. Okay, so I'll just show you first. This is some voice software I downloaded. I can't pronounce his name. This is some anime
Okay.
character. Here's some of what he says.
Sounds like a goat.
Yeah. This is Vocal Goat, the newest sensation.
This is what happens. You get all these little things.
Cool. That was an E sharp.
Ooh, Vocal Goat's really kicking
Let's
it
get
up a
into the
notch.
Z's. What's he saying down here? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, and
We drag
Time.
time.
so Conan, have you got a backing track? Maybe
Here,
set?
wait a minute. We haven't talked about the fact that we're going to Alpha Centauri with Stephen Hawking.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, for
wait,
God's
wait,
sake. We still have stuff to go
Only
here.
45 minutes in. You're not in the
Yeah,
trying to
Jesus
get out of here.
Christ here,
trying to
Tracy. We've
go
got
home.
a show to put on.
Going to Alpha Centauri with
Sorry, just
Stephen Hawking using space sails.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
you just confused me. Usually after double drop, we have a bit of an outro. Sorry. Right. Well, guess what I did this week? I interviewed a European Space Agency researcher,
I don't have the button ready.
and we talked all about terraforming. Do you know what that is?
Yep.
Yeah,
Do you want to hear about it?
I've done it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is planning to nuke Mars
Okay.
with fusion hydrogen bombs because
Yep.
he wants to melt the polar ice caps.
Definitely just going to put us on a good footing with the Martians, isn't
Yeah.
it?
He wants to, there is 3 things you need for terraforming to happen. Terraforming is when you make a planet just like Earth, so you can all go and live there.
Yep.
And those 3 things are sunlight, running water,
Yeah.
and
Atmosphere, I'd imagine.
so you have to create this atmosphere, a
Yeah.
greenhouse effect.
That's what I'm saying.
But to create a greenhouse effect, you need water and
Yeah.
sun,
That's what I said, yeah.
and you need natural minerals.
Yeah, that's what I said, you know what I mean?
You know,
Mars has 2, but it doesn't have sunlight. So the plan is that
Mm-hmm.
once we melt some of the polar ice caps, the CO2 in the polar ice caps will start, and a greenhouse effect will happen, and we can all go live there.
so that's probably in about 50 years, yeah?
One
But
person said 2000.
What's going to happen is, because Mars is now, at this very moment, a robot planet, because only robots
Yes.
live there, they will have
Curiosity
evolved
bot is there.
in 50 years, and they'll be like, no, this is our planet. You're not coming here, humans.
Absolutely.
And then we'll have to nuke them.
We'll go over
And
there.
Elon Musk will be right.
No,
So, yeah,
what'll
that's the
happen
only
is
way.
we'll go over there, and they'll start touching us, and they'll make YouTube videos
Yeah,
where they
we're gonna
put us
make
out.
humanoids.
They push us onto ice and watch us try
That'll be
to
like, here's the
recover our
newest-
balance on
the newest
ice.
entertainment for robots. It's
Yeah.
called a humanoid.
Yeah.
We poke them with
Yeah.
metallic
Yeah,
sticks.
they'll be
and
like,
make
pick
them
up a box,
scream."
human. Pick up a box, human.
yeah.
And pick up a box. Yeah, they hit us, push us over,
Yeah.
watch us get it back up.
But Colin, have you heard of the Philae lander, which has hitchhiked
Yeah.
out of our solar system aboard a passing
Yeah,
comet?
they landed on a comet. That was amazing.
Yeah, they landed on a
I
comet.
didn't hear about
It's-
this.
One of the greatest feats of technology.
Yeah, they landed this bot thing on a
Piloting.
comet, and it
Cool.
just went flying out of our solar system, and it's meant to send us back information
Kinda
from
kick
God
it
knows
all the way
where.
out there,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, we talked about terraforming. It was very interesting. And tell me what you learned about. Is it Mark Zuckerberg, a Russian
It's
guy?
not Zuckerberg. You keep
It
saying
is
that. It's
Zuckerberg.
not. It's a Russian guy.
And Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg's nothing to do with it. Zuckerberg wants to colonize the sun.
Go on. Tell me the
Well,
story.
look, guys, I'm totally confused. You keep saying Zuckerberg or somebody else. What's the
It's not-
story?
like, Stephen Hawking just announced there the other day that they are doing a mission for the first time to another star
Yep.
in our galaxy, which is the nearest star, Alpha Centauri, and something like, I don't know how many million super or mega miles, light years, 60
Sure.
light years, which is like
Oh,
traveling at the speed of light for 60
For
years.
60 years, yeah.
We can only get to like 20, 30, 600,000 miles an hour.
Look, we'll never
Anyway,
escape
so they're going to
the-
send these mini spaceships,
Yeah.
which are solar sail powered, and they're pushed by an array of lasers from the Earth. And the lasers push these solar sails, which are only a nanometer thick.
Wow.
And the lasers speed the sail up to like 0.2 times the speed of light, which is the closest we can get, which is like 200,000 miles an hour or something.
How can they get a laser from
It's
Earth
a laser
out to-
array, so the laser is light, I suppose, and then
lasers
it's, if they
goes
can
at the speed
direct
of
it
light.
in the right place and keep the sail, which is so thin, it speeds up and just can keep getting faster the more the laser can push it towards light speed. So they say they can
amazing.
get to the other star in 20 years at this speed. You can't carry a human on them because they're tiny and human can't
Yeah.
go that fast.
Yeah.
But they say that we'll be there in 20 years if you fire them now, and then can
Wow.
send back information or whatever, and that'll be as far as we can get into space.
Very
And,
cool.
That's my nerd
Oh,
corner.
by the way, did you
nerd
see that
corner.
somebody solved Fermat's last theorem? Like the biggest maths puzzle of the last 200 years.
Really?
Fermat's last theorem. I only read like half of a book about it, and I told a mate of mine who's into maths, and he was just like, "I'm so happy that you're reading that book finally. I knew you had brains." But anyway, somebody actually solved it, and he won like £500,000 for solving Fermat's last theorem. Now, unfortunately, guys, I'm an idiot, so I can't tell you what the theorem's about. I've completely forgotten what it's about.
I doubt many people know.
But a guy literally fucking in the last like 6 months solved that theorem, which was going for about 100 years, and
Right.
good on him. He won
Yeah.
£500,000.
That's
I think
like
it was.
that, a beautiful mind or whatever, is it? I'm like,
Sure,
he's
yeah.
got a beautiful
Well, actually, I
mind.
think in that guy's
You gave
particular
him
case, he had a
£500,000.
disgusting mind.
It's a nerd fund,
This
Okay.
fund that was going on for a long time.
a nerd
yeah.
hedge fund.
Yeah, that one goes out to you, Dutch.
Yeah.
Straight to heaven, bro.
Yeah, pour a little bit out.
Yeah.
Pour a little bit out, Dutch.
Yeah, and to my homies. He's still alive.
Oh, all right. Down for it. Pour it back in.
We need to finish this podcast.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the Vocaloid thing because me and Conan thought we would make our own Vocaloid as an outro. So first I'm going to show you Hatsune Miku's tune.
Asumihu Sensei's Kenke.
So this is considered the biggest Vocaloid track ever. It has 64 million views.
We all
And
know it.
It's huge. Do you want to hear
Yeah,
it?
this
It
is it.
absolutely shite.
Bam. Yes.
Yeah, we all know it. Yeah, we all know. We don't need to show off, Conan. We all know it, right?
It's waiting for the drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
This is
baby
where she
metal
gets her
right here.
animated guitar and smashes up the animated
Baby
stage.
metal. By the way, is this Japanese?
Yeah.
We haven't spoken about baby metal.
Oh yes, I've seen that. Those guys are amazing.
Well, we
and your
wanna-
man, the big
Okay,
lad
you
with the
get
beard, he
this.
looks like Apex Twin on steroids, dressed as a little girl.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but baby metal. But like, we're
What?
trying to finish the podcast, so let's not get into a new thing. Wait for that for
Okay.
the next episode. We're going to
So-
do J-pop in the next episode.
We downloaded our own Vocaloid. I can't remember his name. It's something in Japanese I can't pronounce.
I think it's called Davi.
Okay, here is the voice bank if you just want to hear the individual Japanese characters he says.
We did it already.
Yeah, just things like that. And then we put it into Ableton because the vocaloid software is all in Japanese and my computer didn't recognize it. So here we go. Conan, you're going to play a backing track and I have got this vocaloid
ready.
going.
Let's do this.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be is this Ireland's first vocaloid production?
Live.
Oh my god, I think it is. I think
Live.
hang on, guys.
Live.
Hang on, guys.
Dave's going to come.
Kick it off.
Here we go.
Just came. Can I add lib on this?
Yeah.
Me also lab on lib. Yeah, come on. That's right, come on. Wait for the beat, yeah.
Some great jamming, Conan.
Super butter.
Now, I have no idea what that says.
And if you're not gonna buy that record, I don't know who the fuck you are.
So apparently what we can do now with this track is put it on YouTube
Yeah.
and we could get 64 million views.
Let's fucking do it. Why
Yeah.
are we doing this podcast, for God's sake? I hate
just-
coming in here.
Yeah,
Do you know
we're
that you
changing it up.
Jesus
And
Christ.
you know
like,
you can get Studio Ghibli's anime software free now as well.
what is a Studio Ghibli? Is that a disease that you get?
Studio
Studio
giblets.
Ghibli.
Oh, Studio Ghibli.
So when
Sorry,
you
I thought
hang
you
around
meant
the
giblets.
studio for too long, you get giblets.
I was thinking about turkey giblets right there.
So
Yeah, okay.
if people want to press that donate button, we could
Press the
make
donate button
Drop
and we
the
can do
donate
much better
button.
shows.
What we can do,
Yes.
number one, is call a space station. Number two, start a vocaloid band.
Yep.
So you need to be donating to us now. Even though we don't have a donate button or a PayPal yet, we will. And when we get that, donate.
and you need
100%,
to check
100%,
out
yeah.
doubledrop.com.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's end on a tune that Conan made 6 years ago with Kono, where they decided to be robots.
I thought we decided to not mention the date.
We didn't decide to be robots.
He made
we
this. He
were
made this 2
robots.
weeks ago. It's a fresh.
Oh, it's-
No, it's not fresh.
fresh,
It's
funky,
shit.
fresh track.
It's terrible.
I'm only kidding.
It's six
No,
years
it's a deadly
ago
tune. Come on, put this on.
when we were mad into robots.
You've got
It's not
loads
like
of
now.
deadly tunes.
I
Come
think
on.
We've changed so much. I'm more
Oh, it's
mature
that
now.
tune. All
I'm
right.
more mature now, and I'm
Yeah,
not
go on.
into robots anymore.
And I think
Bang
this,
it, brother,
this should be
bang it.
dedicated to the man who built Scarlett Johansson.
Yes,
Yeah.
Perfect.
this goes out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a warning,
Wasn't he a taxi driver?
because
Graphic
eventually
designer.
they will rise up and
They'll
one of
respect-
them will be my bride.
respect you. Yeah, hopefully they respect us. And
I don't
make,
need the respect.
you don't want the respect.
Just need the bride.
You just need the pride.
She doesn't need to respect me.
Why don't you go down the scrapyard and get a few bits and bobs and start putting something together?
Like I haven't been down there.
Why don't you turn that can into a lady? Just throw some eyes.
Oh, here it comes.
No, just put a bit of.
Bam.
Oh, tune.
Okay,
No.
tune, go.
Yeah.
It is. Fire that shit up. Is that as loud as they hear?
I am a robot. I have a robot car.
This is
I
Conan
am a
singing.
robot. Rock a robot bass
No,
guitar.
this is right. That we got made in Japan.
Surrounded by machines, I don't trust them, and they sure as hell don't trust me.
Tragtime.
We get cold.
This is the most comprehensive Tragtime ever, isn't it? We learned so much during our...
I love the warmth of a laptop
Pioneers.
on my knee. Makes me feel happy when
Yes,
bright
those
lights
guys.
flash up the screen. I am a human. You know I sit and boast. You are
I think
a
we're only
robot.
puny
You
humans.
make my fucking toast. I am a
We did well.
human.
Yeah.
And I demand respect from the robots that we all neglect. I am a human, and I demand respect from the robots that we all neglect. I'm a human. I'm a human, yeah.
I am a robot. I have laser eyes. I am a robot. Respect my sin for die. I am a robot. I sincerely regret inhuman scum. Guilty of robot neglect. I am a robot. I have a robot car. I am a robot. Rock a robot bass guitar.
I am a human, surrounded by machines. I don't trust them, and they sure as hell don't trust me. We get cozy, you know we touch each other. One man's resistor is another robot bread and butter. I love the warmth of a laptop on my feet. Makes me feel happy, bright lights flash on the screen. I am a human, you know we sit and boast. You are a robot, you make my fucking toast. I am a human, and I demand respect from the robots that we all neglect. I am a human, and I demand respect from the robots that we all neglect. I am a human, and I demand respect from the robots that we all neglect.
I am a robot. I am a robot.
Human